Welcome back to these daily videos where you start your day in a conscious way, knowing you're the creator, the designer, and the star of your life, and knowing you get to choose your experience of each day. Even though that can be challenging some days, knowing that, okay, I used to let circumstances get to me, and I still can do because the weather is cold and it's going to be cold for, well, it's fall. Cold and rainy, dark, I hate it. But anyways, I cannot let that control my mood and my state of being every day. And that's what I have done for most of my whole life. So I've been working on this really hard. But that's why I do these daily videos. It's a reminder. It helps us reset for the day and gives us positive messages, things to think about and also focus on, and then notice, become more aware of how you're choosing to feel, becoming more aware of the energy you're putting out there and the energy you're allowing in. So let's get moving. We got a reading today, the Master Artisan, 8 of Keys. The first card, that is about, I didn't want to bring that one. Sorry, that's not the one. That was my reading, and I'm like, nah, that doesn't really apply here. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, let's get started. The cards, the 5 of Wands and the Chariot is the first. 5 of Wands and the Chariot. So the 5 of Wands is about struggle, conflict, things like that, like hard times. But it's also about when you're in conflict, you can help each other get through it. So it's also about joining together to help people get through the conflict. So it's always about, it's not like you're going to stay in it. It's like, there's always challenges and conflicts that come up in our life. We choose whether we stay stuck in it or move through it. And hopefully you're always choosing to move through it, see the lesson in it. Now there's other people here, right? So it's like you can ask help from other people. You can join together and get out of the conflict faster and better because as a team, right? You can usually get then trying to do everything on your own. So that's that message there. But also the Chariot, when the Chariot comes up with it, that is about moving through it. So movement. So again, it's like there's maybe challenges and things that you're going through, but when you move, when you make movement, you want to move through it. You want to overcome it. Never believe you are stuck in anything. That is just a belief. You are not. Find peace. I'm just reading my notes here. Find peace in the current situation and address your issues. So knowing, okay, this is what is right at this moment. When we fight against it or resist it, it makes it worse. What we resist persists. When we resist something or mad, we don't want it to be, it gives it more energy. What you give your energy to grows. What you focus on expands. So remember that. You want to be more focused on, okay, I'm at peace. It is. Let it go. Let the struggle go about it. And then you can focus more. When you reduce the stress about it, then you can problem solve better, become more creative. And then you can look towards, let's see what I can do about this. Then also, this is also a card that's telling you to watch your thoughts and your emotions, the 5, because that's exactly right. When we're faced with something we didn't want to happen, we don't want to happen, we can go into these spiraling emotions, feelings, thoughts that bring us down. And then, some people choose to stay there where you don't want to be when you feel hopeless and helpless. The next card is the Queen of Cups. So what is the energy needed to overcome this? And the Queen of Cups is all about that. Honor your sensitivity, feel the emotions. And that's kind of what we talked about. When you resist, when you don't want to feel what's really going on, when you don't want to hear your heart and soul, the message in this challenge or conflict, then you are resisting it. You're pushing it down. You're not feeling it. Feel it to heal it. Feel it, move it, right? Emotions are meant to be felt and moved, felt and moved. Emotion is energy, in motion, emotion. So it's meant to be in motion. Honor your sensitivity, feel the emotions, trust your intuition and heart. What does it tell you? And this takes practice. Like I said, you being calm, being quiet, getting in touch with things. What does it have to tell you? All the answers are within you. And I know we don't like hearing that sometimes. I hate it sometimes. I'm like, well, I don't hear an answer. But I also have to get really honest with myself. Often I don't sit in quiet and silence and relax enough to hear an answer. I did yesterday and I got some good answers. Stand strong in your truth and light also, right? Don't become a victim to your circumstances. Stand strong in your truth, in your light. Don't let yourself be pushed around. And then the next card is the Page of Pentacles. And this is about you choosing new beginnings and a vision for yourself now and moving forward. You're the one responsible for that vision, for choosing something for yourself, for changing, for choosing the new. You are the one responsible for that. So I love this card because it says, okay, what are you going to do? Do you need a career change? Do you need a partner change? What changes are needed? Pages can also mean a message is coming to you, or a messenger is going to bring you something that's going to help you move you through this, or give you a new chance with something, or a new job, whatever it may be. Begin a pursuit, right? Try something new. And also what motivates you. Figure out what motivates me. What do I really want? What motivates? What excites me? And if you think money, like, oh, I want to do this so I can receive some money, but money doesn't motivate you, it doesn't motivate me, you're probably going to ignore it if it's something you don't really want to do. So if there's like, oh, you could do this, Diana, for 6 months, and it will lead you to this, then you'll have the prize at the end. But if for those 6 months I have to do something I don't want to do, I'm not going to do it. I probably would not do it. I may start out doing it, but then I would stop myself, right? Because I'm like, I just can't do it for 6 months. If I don't want to do it, 6 months, no. But some people are not that way. Some people can. So you need to decide what motivates you, what moves you forward. And watch your thoughts for the fear of failure. Those things that pop in when you begin to believe something big, like, oh, I'm now choosing this, I have a vision of this. Right away, those little doubts, fears come up. Don't believe them. This is hard. You can see them, hear them. Don't get caught up in the thoughts of them. Let them flow, feel, and choose. I am choosing something new. Also, you can look at EFT, tapping, Emotional Freedom Technique on YouTube, EFT, tons of videos that can move you through those limiting things and those fears and worries that come up in the moment, anxiety and stress in the moment. It's really helpful. All right, those are the cards today. Really good message. And I want to expand on this message because I was listening to a podcast, which I always do. Joe Hudson is really good. And I think it was him. Same with David Bayer. Joe Hudson and David Bayer, two guys who are really easy to understand and help you with mindset that are very clear. I love this where it's, I know this too. We're either running towards something or running away from something. Some people are more motivated running towards something, just what I talked about. In 6 months, you will achieve this. No matter what you do in those 6 months, you're like, I don't care. I will do this, even if I don't like it. To have that, you're moving towards something. And that's, for me, no, I tend to be running away. So if someone says you have to do these things you don't like for 6 months to have that reward, I will start to do the things I don't like, and then I will run away from doing them. See what I mean? I avoid what I don't want to do. I avoid what I don't want to do. That's me. If I don't want to do it, I avoid it, and I will put up with any consequence. My daughter was exactly the same. I couldn't ground her because she would just be fine with grounding. She's like, okay, that's fine. But I ain't gonna, like, if you want, you can do anything to me, you know? Same with when she was at daycare. Because she was like, if she doesn't want to do it, she's not going to do it. You know? And so how are you motivated? Another thing, avoidance, because we are, gaining something. When you avoid something, you're gaining. So for me, when I avoid something, I'm gaining my freedom, as I see it. Freedom of choice. I don't have to do it. Therefore, I'm free of doing it. You see what I mean? When we avoid something, there's always a gain. So what are you avoiding? Think about, what am I gaining? When you avoid eating healthy, you're gaining not having to make healthy food, not having to spend time in the kitchen, and being able to, you're gaining eating food you love that may not be so healthy. See what I mean? There's a gain. And when you're confident, some people say, I can't do it. I want to gain more confidence first. The confident thing is that is not true. You're confident that you don't have confidence. You're confident that you can't do it right now. You see what I mean? Same with being committed to something. I am committed to my freedom. Even though I say I can't be committed to something else. I'm like, oh, I just can't seem to commit to doing that. So I'm just somebody who has a hard time committing. I commit to doing everything I can to have freedom. You see what I mean? I am committed. It's just we're not committed in the certain things. So saying those things, it's just interesting to think, oh, if I say I'm not a confident person, you're confident that you're not confident. You're committed to not being confident. It's so cool, right? And same with being stuck, right? I'm committed to being stuck. So you say, I can't commit to something, therefore I can't move forward, therefore I don't take the action. You're committed to staying stuck. You're committed to not taking the action. You're committed to the freedom you feel you have when you don't, because you don't take the action. It is so interesting. We are very, very interesting. Look at it objectively. Don't beat yourself up. Just go, oh, wow, curious, interesting. Look what I've been doing. I can see that. And then you choose, put yourself in the power. If I don't want to do these things to achieve that, what am I willing to do? And if, it takes a while, don't just say nothing. Then if you say I don't want to do anything to get that, then you don't want it bad enough, or you don't want it, or it's not meant for you. And face that. Face it. That's the way it is. Then you're not going to get it if you don't do it, right? So anyways, go within. It's always within. It's fun to ask yourself these questions. Go back, listen to that part of the video, write these things down. It can make a huge difference in your life. All right. Inhaling. Remember, we want to inhale beautiful, loving energy, filling yourself up with energy and light. And as you exhale, release, relax, let it all go. Inhale energy. So when we're doing this breathe, you want to be focused on being in your body, peaceful, quiet, calming. Feel the flow of the energy. Inhale, bringing energy in. So you're practicing. Exhale, releasing, relaxing your body, intending to let things go. And then inhale. So this is all practice and moving your energy, setting intentions, feeling your body, getting out of your head. Okay? Relaxing fully. Exhale, relax, relax, relax. Letting your shoulders drop. Inhale, beautiful, loving energy. If you're visual, imagine it coming in, beautiful gold light, filling every cell of your body. And as you exhale, you can imagine like a river flowing through you and washing away everything that doesn't serve you, bringing it down to the center of the earth, leaving it there. All right, we're already a little long. I'm going to let you go. Continue with your breathing. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow.